Donald Trump apparently believes that Colin Jost and Michael Che have colluded with Russia. That is literally what he tweeted almost word for word over the weekend. So here's the thing. I want to set the stage for you.
Okay, please do. Please do.
This week, Saturday Night Live was a rerun. They didn't have an episode. But Don Trump, who is literally just a creation of TV, doesn't get how reruns work. And so when an episode that had a critical portrayal of him on it aired, a rerun, he lost his mind and accused them of breaking the law. So he tweeted, "It's truly incredible that shows like Saturday Night Live, not funny, no talent, that's crazy. Have you seen Kate McKinnon? Come on, Cecily Strong, these are very funny women. Anyway, can spend all of their time knocking the same person, me, over and over, without so much of a mention of the other side, like an advertisement without consequences. Same with late night shows. Should FEC or FCC look into this? There must be collusion with the Democrats and of course Russia. Such one-sided media coverage, most of it fake news, hard to blah, blah, blah." And I just imagine like Pete Davidson like sitting down with like Vladimir Putin. Like, how are we gonna get him? I don't watch a lot of SNL.
So much confusion here. There is so much, just like not like having like basic understanding of things. Like SNL is not the news. It's a comedy show. It's a variety show full of comedians who joke around. It's a funny show. It's supposed to be funny. And also he got really upset. He clearly didn't realize that this, I mean, to be fair, I mean, one more show wouldn't make any difference. They do kind of go in on him every weekend, but he clearly didn't realize that he's seen this one before. This is a rerun.
It was like 2 months ago,
right? And
he tweeted about it at the time, and he accused them of committing a crime.
It's also very current too, every episode. So it could have been clear to just an average person who knows what's going on that this was a rerun.
Well, look, Alzheimer's is rough. So here's the thing too, they portray virtually everybody in politics. And generally kind of negative. I generally think that their portrayal of AOC is a little bit condescending. And yes, they do talk about him a lot, but you know who else they talked about? Obama, constantly. I remember when The Rock played Obama. Bill Clinton, constantly. George H.W. Bush, constantly. You think George W. Bush liked the Will Ferrell portrayal of him on a weekly basis? This isn't some new thing. This isn't some Trump thing. This is what they always do, and I'm fairly certain it's not a product of their relationship with Russia.
The only difference is they don't have to write jokes now. They just,
exactly,
they can just repeat what he said.
Yeah, and I just want to briefly mention, so why are we talking about this? We're talking about this because Trump is talking about
federal investigation.
Yeah, he keeps doing that. I'm not as worried about that. I want to, here is why he's talking about it.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about it because he spent his entire weekend attacking everyone he could think of so that he wouldn't have to attack the thing he obviously should be attacking this weekend, which is Islamophobes and white supremacists. Everybody, I think, noticed that while he had time to attack a bunch of old politicians and comedy shows and all that, white nationalism, white supremacy, that's a tiny thing. It's just a small group. You've got my thoughts and prayers. I have no thoughts whatsoever about the actual guy who did that, who cited me as his cultural hero, a symbol of renewed white identity in the world. Now, whether he thinks he's actually responsible for that or not, I would at least mention it. It seems weird that terrorists keep saying that they look up to you. Maybe you could talk about that. Maybe you could talk about the fact that in 2018, every extremist-related murder in the US was done by a right-winger. Many of them white supremacists. That seems like a problem that would be worthy of talking about. But he can't do it because he's too busy talking about Colin Jost. Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.